twice.
this message
From the Weber Brothers!
I approve this message.
What up, what up?
Shortened it.
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the show.
We're back.
Well, that's new.
So, a little bit, and changed it up a little bit, making sure I'm not too hot here on the mic.
That's right. That's right. We're all good here. Although you did shorten out the knockout punch. Maybe we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
Actually, we're going to probably talk about that in every segment.
yeah. So new intro, added some stuff. Of course, we were out in LA for the weekend, and man, it was awesome. I had a great time.
It was. It was a blast being with you guys and everybody else out there. You know, all the other fellas that we got. They came up, said hi to us.
Yeah.
Some of the customizers that we've known for years. We even got to see like the actual like designers of some of the cars.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, so we have a lot to go through, but yeah, we wanted to update our intro. My wife goes, "Your intro's a little long." I'm like, "Actually, it's not that long," but
It's entertaining.
yeah, it's entertaining. It lets you know that we're
new
coming
and
in hot.
improved. Yeah,
That's
new
right.
and improved.
That's right. I liked it. So
A lot of jumping. A
this
lot
is
of
what we do.
jumping, yeah.
You know, I will say this: I feel like we brought more energy than anyone out there at the convention.
Yeah, there were a lot of people that commented about that. They knew when the Weber brothers were in the house.
Yeah, you guys are fun. I'm like, we are fun.
Yeah.
We are fun.
Yeah, a lot of good tippy toes comments, a lot of good, just overall. You guys are a hoot. You guys are, we need more Weber stuff.
Yeah.
Weber Brothers stuff. So
Like and subscribe, and you can get more.
that's right.
They do need more of us.
Yeah, so I guess we can kind of kick it off and talk about different segments of the convention. We'll break it down. Of course, my favorite part was the custom contest. We can get right to that.
Oh, we're gonna go with that out.
We're going
first.
straight to it.
Straight to the custom. I
The
have
whole
that third
reason
in
why
the
we were
list.
there, right?
Warren's like, I got it third on my list. Nah, man, we're bringing it to the front. So,
I was
So-
going in order of chronological order. We first went there. We checked out some rooms. Then the Legends tour. was-
okay, well, talk to us about the rooms first.
No, we got to talk about the
Okay.
delay of Yahoo not getting a plane.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay.
The what, James?
So
You're
you-
missing your plane,
Doctor-
so you show up like 4 hours after we got there.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Hey, for the record, I made the flight. I mean, I made it there. I made it to the gate before they were supposed to leave.
Yeah.
11:45. I was there at 11:41. Ghost town, like freaking Delta. They're just like, hey, everybody's here. Let's go. And even on the way home, I was like 10 minutes or 15 minutes early. We pushed back. It's like, we're ready. Like, buckle up, Buttercup. So
Well, it's a good thing I got you to the airport an hour early.
I know, right? So
Well, it was good to get you there. I think we all agreed that
got there a little bit later than
next time we're going to show up Wednesday night probably so we can have all day Thursday because, I mean, it went quick when we get there Thursday afternoon or Thursday night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all echoed that. That we just needed that extra day to kind of have that time to. Well, you guys missed out. You missed out on the poker tournament.
Yep.
Missed out on the downhill racing or pick your car racing. We missed out on some of the like the fundraising, what everything was going to with the fundraising program that they had, charity auctions and stuff. So didn't get a chance to view a lot of that.
Yep.
yeah.
So we'll be part of that
Yeah.
next year. Or
So what did you guys think of the rooms? We hit a lot of rooms.
Yeah.
Basically the first floor to the third floor, right? After the third floor, like if you had a room, like we were on the 10th floor.
yeah.
Yeah, we were in Ghost, there was nobody up there selling.
Yeah,
If you
I mean,
didn't have, if you weren't in the one of the first three floors, then you're probably out of luck. But a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. We went and saw Lee, hung out
yep.
with him.
Lee from Nuclear Minds, one of our key sponsors. Yeah, you know the rooms this year. I was looking for some specific cars. I didn't find many, honestly. I found a couple. I do got a picture of my haul here. You want to know? Well, first let's start off with this. I thought this one was a little interesting to find. Tell me what you guys think about this. So this one ain't even out yet. The NFT Garage. And you earn this by completing season or series 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, and someone had it for sale, $2,300, $2,500, and I was like, "Where'd you get that?" You know what he said?
I have a friend.
Friend gave it to me.
I have a friend.
I was like, "Your friend gave
Yeah.
it to you." That's a nice friend, I guess.
Yeah. But I'm selling it
Yeah.
for $2,500.
That seems to happen a lot. There's always the one guy that has something way early
Yeah.
or
Well, they
has
talked about
things
that, right? So it sounds like they're trying to do a little bit of crackdown
That's true.
on maybe some people that are getting cars early
Yeah.
from friends, and
Whoa.
I think that that's a good thing. And if we could all support each other in that, and not support those, because there were 2 or 3 rooms that I went into that we heard that,
Yeah.
and I chose not to buy anything from them, even though there might have been something in theirs. But there were a lot of great rooms. Basically, just about anything, and there were a couple things that we saw that we never have seen before, right, Ian?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple. I was surprised to see that. What is it called? The Highway Hauler, the Editor Highway Hauler. I haven't ever seen that for sale. I've got one, but so this is what I walked away with. Figured I'd show you guys. I got my convention cars. I was able to get this signed by Larry Wood. This is number 1. So pretty pumped on that. I picked up the NFT McLaren, the green one. So I'm still looking for the gold one if you've got it. Got some wheels from LODC, from Angel. Got some cars.
Thanks, Angel. Those are awesome.
Yeah, got some loose cars I want to rip open, and so this is my haul. That's my haul.
That was a good haul.
Yeah, it's not bad. But why don't you walk me through, Warren, what you got here?
Okay, there's the Rolling Thunders right there. That's my S2000 collection, and then there's coming up on some custom cars. There's the Larry Wood limited edition, one of
125,
only
right?
175 made.
Yeah.
So there's a custom that I picked up from somebody. I that's my first custom other than from you, Ian, that I've got from an actual customizer. Some loose stuff there. Some highway haulers there.
Looks like you
then,
like wheels, bro.
Some of those. There's the. The pink. Whatever that's called.
Nice, dude.
We can just call it a pink lady.
Pink lady. Pink. What is it? Dodge 62 or something like that.
Yeah.
Which we found out. I didn't know that, but it went on sale this last Tuesday when we came back. But you could have got it early if you were at the convention.
Right. So yeah, we picked those up. That's why I didn't get one on Tuesday, because I got one at the convention and I was like, I'm good. Although I do think that was the best car that I picked up, the best looking car that I picked up all weekend.
Yeah, I actually tried to get 2 more on Tuesday because I had full sets minus those pinks. So I had 1 full set with the pink, and I wanted to get 2 more so that I could have 3 full sets in my cart. Went to check out, sold out. So I missed out on getting 2 more of those.
Wow.
Or you had the same thing happen too, didn't you?
No, I got mine.
You got 2 more through Redline Club?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is good because I came home and sold one of them to one of my boys in the PNW Facebook group.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hooking up the brothers up there, huh?
he didn't get one like you, James. I guess he had an address snafu, and he missed out. But I said, I got you, bro. But I just want to say these two are probably my highlights of the
Both signed, huh?
Of the
yeah, both
rooms, huh?
signs. So when we were down in the basement there getting some pictures and stuff, they had
Talking
these
to Larry Wood and the actual designer of this, and Monica.
yeah. So we were right before that was right before we were going up to get this car signed or try to get this car right. We didn't know if they were going to have any, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to pick up this one. This is a Larry Wood, the Ramblin' Wrecker. And then this goes along with the original classic
Nice.
80s in primo condition.
Nice black wall there.
Yeah, with the original phone number.
That's right.
Right.
So if you called that number, you're calling Larry Wood.
Carl and Larry. So I would say that was yeah, and then I also got my e-sheet from the pink Thunder Roller signed also. So this one I had left home, but this is the e-sheet that I got signed.
Nice.
So that's gonna go with that. So
That's cool,
yeah, I
man.
doubled up my Thunder Roller collection. So I came home with I got four, and I've got like eight now. So overall, a pretty good haul. I always try to think that I'm not gonna get that much, but then
Then I saw you go
I
up to
got
the room a couple times to get more money.
that's right. You're like, I was like, yo, bro, and you're like, I don't got any more, bro. Like you're gonna have to go up.
I had like $22 left, and I'm like, I don't got anything you can borrow, man. I'm out.
That's right. We're like going in on fumes like Sunday morning when we hit the bottom basement, the final push where all the tables are open, and yeah, I was trying to do. I almost did my S2000 deal, but I couldn't quite get the value.
Do you have your second one coming yet? Did you get a shipment confirmation?
Haven't got a shipment, and I even looked into maybe just getting a token, but they're like 280 for a token.
Hmm.
280 in American dollars. It's like 600 flow or whatever that is.
Hmm.
So I didn't know, to pull the trigger. I probably should pull the trigger and try to get some more flow, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we all walked away with some nice, good cars, and I think this kind of sparked a little bit of a bigger bug, with you buying some collections, right?
Yeah, yeah. You want to talk about that now, or do you
Well,
want
I
to?
feel like it's a good transition.
Okay, let's go. I feel like we're leaving the convention stuff.
Just for a second, we'll come back to
Oh, oh, okay. Yeah.
There's no
so I
order
got,
with Ian. Haven't you figured that out?
it. Yeah.
I got some stuff right here that I pulled. So I put a posting out a couple days ago on Facebook that I'm looking for collections to buy,
Yep.
and I took a picture of the Fourth Avenue garage, and I said that I was seeking collections, and I got my first one yesterday. I probably picked up, I don't know, about 800 cars,
Wow.
mostly main lines, but
Okay.
there's some good ones, some treasure hunts. These are a few of the main lines that I did pick up. So I got a couple. So these are a couple that I don't have
Wow.
in the six wheeler.
Are you gonna crack them open?
I'm cracking them open, baby.
Oh,
We should have a segment. Crack or open.
Crack them open.
Crack it
yeah.
open.
It needs like all of us like opening up a drink or something.
something.
Well,
like
they don't.
that.
So they don't. I don't think they say crack them open. I think they say set them free. Right. Good. Oh, no. You got to set them free.
Okay. Tomato,
So-
tomato.
So we got that one.
It's a pretty good
Little-
graphic on that. Warren, that
Yeah.
looks like the cattle truck we used to play on as a kid.
Right. Except it
don't
didn't
know
have.
that.
It wasn't a flat nose. It had like a.
Yeah, it had a bevel to stand on when we played tag.
Here's another one. I already cracked this open. I've never seen this casting before.
It's cool. It's kind of like a
Even-
jet.
Like a race car. But anyway, 6-wheeler.
Yeah.
And then I found something that I don't have. I found
Ooh.
a like a teal.
Well, crack them
Oh,
all
yeah.
open.
I'll show you why I'm cracking it open because
You got a spot
I
for
got
it?
the. Yeah, so I got some black ones, and that's close, but it's not. So these
Oh.
are also the toe jam
Nice, dude.
right there.
I can't imagine there's any more of those. You have them all.
I don't know. I didn't.
There's a
I didn't
guide
think-
that actually tells you, Warren. You should look up that guide and find out all the different colors.
the variations. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
I
the
will.
thing that's going to be tricky is that they might have made it in, the 1989 set single card, and then they made it in a 5-pack. So the only way you're going to know that you've got both is to keep them in the package. You got to keep it in the package.
I
No
like
way,
I,
bro.
I like that you crack them open.
Not the main lines. I mean, okay. So, all right, James. So here's a main line that I found. I've never seen this casting before. I've never seen a main line with the wheels like that. This is from
Yeah.
2006, first edition.
Does it have real riders on it?
Or those plastic.
No, it doesn't.
That's cool though.
But yeah. So guess what? That one's staying in the Protecto. So that one is gonna stay. Oh, could probably talk about that one too.
Let's save that for
Um,
next week because I got to shoot it.
Okay.
Did you get one of those?
No,
I got 2. So,
if I can shoot one.
yep, we'll get it in the works.
Nice. Well, so the new adventure, or it's not really new because you've been buying cars, but you're open to some collections. You're gonna filter through what you want to keep, and then let the other ones go. If I'm not mistaken, in the future we're gonna try and bring some cars out to some conventions. So look for our rooms in the future. But let's rewind back to the convention. So we talked about the rooms. What's next?
So, James, why don't you tell us about your adventure at the Legend store?
Oh, Legend Store.
My adventure?
Yeah.
Well, we got there. First of all, you got to talk about Warren and his donuts consumption, because the morning of we decided to break out the donuts, and Warren was walking out with a powder-filled donut. We're gonna make that our.
Gonna make that.
Well, Ian hasn't
was-
made that into a meme yet.
Not
But
yet.
That's
we had a lot of
that's-
fun. Ian
my
actually ended up
favorite donut.
getting an extra box of donuts, so it got us some cool dibs in the ride over. Unfortunately, when we got there, they dropped us off on the wrong side of the street.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And they
You're
technically
skipping
dropped
ahead
us
here.
off early, right? We were there at 9:15, and it didn't quote open till 10, so you're not supposed to be in here. And then there's already 100 people in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with what the 25, 30 of us that were on the bus, on that first bus, they tried to have us go back out the way that we came. I think by this
And,
time
walk
had,
around.
Ian
and
had
get in line.
blown the pop stand, and he had already started walking around where Warren and I were still trying to walk through.
This is how I got in. There was some guy that was driving up in a sweet truck, and I was like, "Yo, that's an awesome truck." And he's like, "Thanks." And I'm like, "Can I get a ride in so I don't gotta wait in line?" He's like, "Let's go." So we just drove right in. It was awesome.
Yeah, where I got escorted to the front. Which I made the most of it because I had a backpack full of cars that I had brought, so I was just going up and down the line, dropping off little cars with those that were in line. I had brought some of the convention cars because a lot of people that were the Legends tour that were in line were not at the actual convention. So I pulled out those convention cars and we're showing people. They appreciated that. We just made the most of it while we were there, having a lot of fun in the heat. It got hot on that sidewalk pretty quick. And then Warren hit me up about 10 minutes before the official opening, and we almost got kicked out again.
So back up. James got escorted. Well, I guess you said you're going. You're not walking all the way around. You're going through.
I was taking the short route. I just walked to the very
So the
front.
one security guard escorted you through. Me and a couple others, I think we just got lost in, there was too many of us. So I found myself I was in the event. I was like, it's like 9:20. I'm like looking at some cars. I made like 2 laps around, and then I'm like, Ian, where are you?
Ian's
And you're
helping somebody with a tune-up on his truck.
I was shooting the event by that point too.
Yeah, and I'm
Ian
in
was
line hanging out with the kids. So it all worked out the right way. We eventually all got in and had a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I went to the entrance and I got a wristband, two return wristband. So if you had an orange wristband, you could get back into the event. So I went out and I didn't even know where you were, James. I was just looking, and then I see you about 50 yards back, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm not gonna go over there. He'll be in here in like 5 minutes or whatever. And then so I turn around and I'm like, I'm just gonna go back in, and go sit down somewhere. And all of a sudden, there's James right by my side, like, yo, what's up, bro? I'm like, yo, what's up? Like,
Okay, I saw this.
oh, you saw a wave? No, it was a wave, like, yo, not like come wave.
So
It was like
let's put it
yo.
like a way that Ian would remember. Do you remember the All-Star
outta
game in
here.
Arizona?
Is Jimmy?
It was a Jimmy moment. It was a Jimmy moment where
That
Oh,
was,
Jimmy.
it was
Warren's
oh,
waving
yeah.
and
You were Jimmy.
I was Jimmy at that moment.
You
Because
were
the guy
Jimmy.
says, you're VIPs, and Warren's like, yeah, look.
No. Let me say it. So then we get stopped by a guy in a red shirt that said Mattel Security on it. So he wasn't like the normal black rent-a-cop security, for the event where they need extras or whatever. So he was probably there all the time or whatever. So he's like, no, he's like, no, you can't go in. I'm like, I got a wristband. He's like, so, like, basically like back of the line. I'm like, I have a wristband. I've already been in there, bro. I've already been there for like 30 minutes. What are you talking about? Back of the line. So I just started walking. And then he's like, he didn't want to believe me. He's like, no, like, come back here. I'm like, I'm going in. I'm VIP is what the last thing I yelled. I'm VIP. And he's like, oh, you are? He's like, well, let's go. Let's go to the VIP. So now he's taking me and James. And again, James is talking to this guy and they're going to the VIP. I could have got lost. I was like, well, whatever, like, but
He's
I didn't want to leave you
do the
hanging,
same thing,
James.
like,
Leave you.
He was gonna go one way and make me go to the VIP, and I'm like,
I was
not
like,
the VIP.
I don't got time for this. Like, I don't need no like friggin' security wannabe like telling me what to do. Like, again, there's already hundreds of people in the event now. It's not like I'm the first one. I'm the only one. Like, hey, get back here. It's like, give me a break, like, and it's a free event, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a matter of time before 500 people are going to be in there.
Oh,
So we go to the thing, and obviously I'm not on the list. No one's on the list, but we're like, hey, we're from the convention. Like, they dropped us off. We're here. He's like, oh, Jenny or whatever. Or she's like, I know Jenny. I was like, okay, great. He's like, I'm gonna take a picture of your badge, and I'm gonna talk. I don't know what he's gonna say. I don't know. He was gonna talk to her or something. Like, hey, these guys are at the event. I don't know. I don't know what he was gonna do, but he took pictures of James's badge and my badge, and then like he left, and like that was the end of it. It was like, okay, this is all.
While you guys are doing this, I'm off just taking pictures of all the cars and enjoying myself. It was awesome.
By the way,
yeah, you left us. We get it.
So you dropped that I'm working for a magazine
Yeah. Oh
type
yeah.
thing.
Like 5 times, dude. Like 5 times.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Your own magazine, the one that you're
was it
published in?
Hot Wheels Diecast
Yeah.
magazine or Diecast Heroes magazine?
So let's check out some of these cars.
All
here.
right, so there's the Gas Monkey.
Yep. Yep. So we got the Gas Monkey. So one of my favorite parts to this whole thing was seeing like all the Hot Wheels cars that I've been drooling over, forever. The Vader Mobile, the Barbie Mobile was cool to see.
Right there.
Classic. Oh, he's
yeah.
even got the 1/64th version.
Yeah. The Bone Shaker. How cool is that to see in real life?
Yeah.
There's gonna be a better picture of that Bone Shaker in a second.
That's true.
Not that it could get much better than it being all by itself.
The twin mill with the new paint job, the other
Mobile
paint job.
One paint job. Yep.
Other paint job was the green one. I like the green one. No, nothing against Mobile One, but I like the classic green.
They're
one.
a sponsor now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So then the rally trucks. I don't know if you guys. This was from the Fearless at the 500. So the Indy 500 had that world record jump, and I'm the one. It's up on my wall right now. That was the recipient of the signed Tanner Faust vehicle from that event. So it was cool to see that one in person too. So long story short, lots of awesome cars out there. I was just vibing, taking pictures, enjoying myself while you guys were stuck at the VIP check-in. So
there's that original. There's that pink car now.
yeah.
The new pink Barbie.
Did you want to give that to somebody?
I sure did.
Jaylee, you come on over.
Do you have that one yet?
What?
Do you have that one yet?
I have the Barbie one with wings.
Not that one.
Not that one. I got that one for you.
Yay.
You can take it. She's like getting all shy. So, but one of the highlights. Here we go. So, this.
Should I come back in?
Oh, I'm zoomed in. No, you're fine, baby. So this was awesome. So we got the Bone Shaker with Larry Wood, Fireball Tim, and the Weber brothers. I mean, what a freaking sweet picture. And you can see it's sweaty. I'm all sweaty. It's freaking hot out there, but it was awesome.
Such an honor to meet Fireball and Larry, and to have that, because we were talking to Fireball, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for Larry." I'm like, "He's right there, literally just walking by."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, grab him!" And so we grabbed him, and just having a normal conversation
Yeah.
about these beautiful machines
Yeah.
and the artistic side and the engine. It was just. It was a once in a lifetime experience that I'm going to
Yeah.
remember.
I was over shooting the milk truck, and I look over and there's Larry, and we're both drooling over the milk truck. Our heads are inside. It's like an espresso machine too, and he's like, "I wonder how that works. We get one of them." So it was awesome to just be around so many cool people that like what we like.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was
your moment, Ian. My moment was when James juked that security guard and kept walking.
So I basically juked the security guard, and all the attention of the other 8 security guards went to me, which allowed everybody else to just kind of
walk
away. And I'm like, all right, taking one from the team. I was planning on going to the front anyway, but now it was make sure that guy wearing that one shirt is going to the very front. And there were 8 security guards following me.
Nice.
One of them was like, "I didn't touch you, bro." And I'm like, "I didn't say you touched me." And he was like, "I just want to make that clear. I didn't touch you." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm going to the front of the line. I just didn't want to walk a mile
Yeah.
all the way around."
At the end of the day, they took a free event that you just look at cars. It's a car show. It's what you're supposed to do. Go look at cars. They took it way too seriously with that. I mean, but we all had a good time.
Kudos to Mattel and to the Legend Store for putting on this free event for everybody.
Yeah.
That was the whole point, and I don't want to discredit any security guards, any Mattel employees, anybody.
Yeah.
It was a little unorganized, and there were a lot of people that were getting
Yeah.
frustrated.
And I guess the last thing I'll say with it, and I agree with you, is if the convention had a shuttle to go there at 9, to be there at 9, I mean, all the cars were there at 9. You think that we would be able to go see it at 9 because we're on a pretty condensed schedule, and so I don't got time to be there for 3-4 hours. In fact, we had to go back to set up for the custom contest. So that's why we decided to go so early, and we're in line early in the morning to be able to make that happen. So, but anyways, after the Legend Store, we came back. We did the custom contest, and so I got some pictures. We can show that. Figured I'd show you the Mario. So here's the Mario car that I made, and that actually pairs up with the diorama.
So Ian, share with me just this picture right here.
Yeah.
What is actually happening to the Mario car?
So it's transforming from color to chrome, and that's why you have like the different pipes, and you have the green one, you have the clear one, you have the copper, the brass, the aluminum one. It's transforming from left to right. So then when you see the diorama, it's transforming from left to right. I don't know where my final shot. Oh, here we go. Here's the final shots. I guess it's in the acrylic here. So transforming from left to right. So we have, the Rainbow Road goes all the way. This is part of the Rainbow Road as well. The picture doesn't do justice here, but there's like 3 different silvers before you get to the brass. But so yeah, the car's transforming. So everything on the right hand side is chromed out, all handmade, and then the left hand side is still the color one. So I was honored. I took home first place for the diorama, my first diorama. So I was super pumped on that. It's kind of like the highlight for me, of course, is the custom contest.
Yeah, it's definitely why you guys go to compete in that, but also we're there to have fun. But this is the highlight of the event, is to showcase your talents, your skills, your art of what it is that you've grown passionate about, and it's your therapy too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, who made that one?
So talk to me about this one, bro.
Warren, what were you thinking here?
Yeah, so this is the custom that I brought. So this is the special Chris Walker category.
Right.
And I don't know if you can tell, but so the name of this custom is called Glamping Violation.
Okay.
Because there is way too much horsepower for this van. But you see the bros there. We're doing a YouTube.
Is that the 3 of us?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's representation of the 3 of us. Just
glamping. You can see the camera. Maybe a better angle, or like the other angle would see.
I don't know if I got the other angle.
Going surfing.
So I'll say that yours was the most elaborate. You had the most going on, so I can tell all the extra odds and ends that you put into this custom. It was very well done.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that one. Oh, these are some other ones I got. There's a Tattoo Thunder and Resto Mod 2.0.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I think they may have canceled each other out in the spicy division. I mean, there's 2 of the same casting, so I think next time I'll just bring 1 per.
Yeah, I feel like mine did that too in the pro category. They all kind of canceled each other out. Like they're all kind of the same genre and they're all cool, but now that I see 2 of them, I know that one of them is not as unique, So.
Yeah. No, that was cool though. It was cool to compete. I didn't place, so that means I get to go back to the amateur, or stay in the amateurs. Stay there till you get better.
And we had some discussions and feedback for that, because they only placed the top 2, and there were 20, sometimes 30 cars in one category, and only one first and second placed, right?
Yeah.
So we had some feedback that it would be nice to have maybe 3 first, second, and third, so that there was more people that were recognized, especially if they're going to have 20 to 30 individual cars in one category. So feedback, and they've listened before, so why not go ahead and share that?
Yeah.
You want to show? Why don't you show them two of your the ones that you put into
The Pro.
So have people? Yeah, they've seen the Wonka, right?
They've
Have you
seen the
shared that?
Wonka. Yep, they haven't seen the
But
assembly required.
yeah, that one right there.
Well, go ahead and
I
show
think
that.
that might be one of my favorites, actually.
Yeah. Thank you. A lot went in. Let me see if I can get one of the rotating ones. A lot went into this. Even though it may not, as you first glance at it, as I glance at it, you can't really tell what all went into making it. Saw a custom base. I clicked on this video. We'll see if it'll pull up or not. Well, how about this shot? We'll do this shot.
Yeah, if you look at the piping and the intricacies, this is what Ian's known for. Oh, there's the video. There we go. It's like we should have some music with it, even though.
Yeah, this is the raw footage of it. So it was quite challenging. Whoa, to get. Man, there's not like a pause or anything on the. Oh, yeah, there is. So it's quite challenging to get like all of it lined up, really, because this whole top piece can come off and it screws to it. So getting the top and the bottom, I had to cut into the casting here, and I wanted it to be really secure. So these metal pieces right here are adhered to the actual casting. Yeah, I'm working on a video to post that you can see what all went into it, but I'm glad you guys liked it.
So Ian, let me ask you: this one didn't make the top two in that category. Would you ever take this one and show it again or present it again, or is this like, okay, I did it, now it's retired?
Yeah, I don't plan on competing with this one for anything, but I mean, never say never, I suppose.
Warren, what about you? Are you going to take any of your previous castings and resubmit them, or do you just start all over?
Reissue. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, there's the raw. By the way, I'll just throw this out there, Ian. If you want to trade a custom for a custom, I'm open.
Oh,
Like I want to be first on that list. I'm just saying. I really
man.
appreciate that one.
my man. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
As far as yeah, I mean, again, I don't know about this exact. I'm not gonna bring all six of the or five, whatever one I had, five. I probably won't bring all five again. So I'll probably yeah. Now that I kind of know, like this was my first one, I know what to. Not what to do, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Do you have the picture of the I'll stop quick quiet one? You know,
Oh yeah, yeah. This Warren, to be honest with you, that was one of my favorite. And I don't
Yeah.
I don't think people appreciated that as much work as went into that and making sure that you can keep it standing up, because it seemed like every time it had fallen down, right?
it did. It's on just like the desk or whatever. It was just fine, but on a table with tablecloth and then the paper, it all like it kind of tends to lean. So I had to put some tacky stuff to make it look, because when it falls down, it doesn't look like anything. It looks like, oh, like what the heck is that? It looks like some 5-year-old made it. But when it's
55.
standing up, it's a engineering marvel
That's right.
to try
Yeah.
to get it to stay up like that. I mean, you were telling me, I think, Ian, that your van kept tipping over, or you had to keep doing more and more to it, or whatever, and it wouldn't stay up.
Yeah.
This thing was the same way. Like I tried like 5 times to get it, just to get the pipes, because it sits there's some pins that hold some, I don't know what you call it, maybe aluminum tubing,
Yeah.
so that fit in there, and just to get it glued right, or secured, so it would actually just hold it without breaking off. Like the tubes kept breaking off, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's got to work.
No,
Um,
I think it's awesome. And to your point, like to be able to get it to stand up like that. I know personally, firsthand, what it takes to get a car to stand up like that, and it's a lot of work. I did post the custom video, the video of all the customs from the convention, and the very first comment called out yours, said, "Hey, 4 minutes 20 seconds. That thing's awesome." And I'm like,
Nice.
"Which
I
one was
didn't-
that?" And I fast forwarded. I was like, "Bro, that was
You
Warren."
got the shout out, Warren.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. No, I saw that you posted that custom video. I have not, and I apologize for not getting to it with the some of the other videos.
You're good.
But because I was there, I know all the customs. That's why I was like, well, if I watch that again. But I might have to go in there and say thanks. But yeah, I mean, again, I think also I kind of blew it on the paint. The paint didn't come out the way I wanted it to. It was supposed to look more like snake skinish, and it didn't really come out. Like I had some mesh stuff that I was using, but anyways,
No, you
I
got
did get.
you got a lot of good ideas, and I can tell that I mean, even I saw the custom you made for James. I've seen the one you made for me. Like I can tell that like your mind. I think it's just articulating it from your mind to your hands to be able to get it. Like you and I were in the hot tub in LA, and we were talking about some paint opportunities, what I use for paint. And so the more you
Strippers.
do it, the better you'll
Yeah.
get. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I'm
Stripping.
proud of you just for having anything to submit, let alone like 5 pieces. You just started customizing like 5 months ago, 6 months. So
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You were
I can
in
only
one of
go
the
up
most
from here, right?
prestigious contests
yeah,
on the West Coast.
So
Yeah.
overall impressions of the convention.
I thought it was better than last
Are you
year.
ready to go back?
No, you're good. I thought it was better than last year, but I think we kind of went into it like, hey, let's have some fun, let's record some shots, let's be who we are, which is we're a little over the top, we're fun, we like to have engaging conversations with random people, and
And include strangers. We were trying to say hi to as many people as we could and make them feel comfortable with our quirkiness.
our antics.
Yes. Especially the
Well-
big tall guy.
It's a bubble, yeah. And so after the second day, you start to see people again and again you're going to the same events or whatever. And we saw that one guy probably
30
10 times. I don't
30
know.
times.
He was like everywhere we were going. It's like, oh, hey. He was
Yeah.
in the elevator. He was like trying to, he was messing with the security detail. He was trying to, get into the customs. And
Well, we got a shout out. Remember, right when Ian, you and I were checking in, the orange diecast racing guy,
Anthony.
Anthony. He was the first one to come up to us and give us the tippy toes. So yeah, so grateful, Anthony, for you to come and say hi to us. But he was the very first one, so that was awesome. Thank you so much for watching and supporting us, and we'll do the same.
Yeah. So overall, I loved it. I thought it was great. Hanging out with you guys is always a blast, and we had good food, good company, good cars, Hot Wheels. I'm coming home and I'm inspired again. I got some things on the shop.
You upgraded, like you got to show this one day now.
Yeah, I mean, I could turn the camera.
You've got some upgrades there that people need to see because
We'll see if I can do this.
it took home.
well, you got to at least show the hardware, yeah.
Yeah.
So I got some new cases, some new cars up there, some new trophies. I was finally able to put the customs up, although the Mario diorama is a little bit too big. I gotta find a shelf big enough to hold it.
And then you added another shelf in the very, very top too. Up there.
Well, some of them, yeah.
Over there.
Yeah. Had to put some room, got some more cars up top there. So the room's good. Bless you.
Excuse me.
I was telling Chris,
Oh my-
I was like, man, this room's getting cooler and cooler. And she goes, because you're putting more and more crap on the walls. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. So,
It's not crap, dear.
that's right.
It's more
It's-
bling.
One day she'll thank me when I buy some fancy car or take her on a trip around the world with all the money I make from it.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey, that kid today hit me up and said that he sold some of his collection, but he's all his cars are going toward his car restoration,
That's cool.
restoration, whatever. So I just started to have that conversation when I was coming home, and I said, well, I didn't get to find out what car he's working on, but yeah. So,
Yeah. Well, so next week we got a couple cars that we got in the mail. I got this BMW here. I haven't even opened it. It's still sealed. So we got to open that. Got to shoot that. So we got some good cars to go over next week, and
Ryu's car.
there's the Lamborghini from Matchbox going up for sale. There's
What? A Lamborghini Matchbox? That's like the
Yeah.
dark side.
yeah. What else is going up for sale?
Some good stuff, though.
There's a new NFT line coming out first week of November.
Hey, if anybody has NFTs from series 1 through 4,
Yeah.
hit us up. Talk to us. Give us a shout out. Either DJ Web, G Funk, or myself. We're trying to make sure that we put a set together because we want to try and get that truck. So we've got some stuff that we can trade, talk to you about. I've got some other NFT stuff that I could even trade for you. Redemption coins, redemption.
So can we trade yet?
I don't know. I
Maybe.
keep hearing that it's available, but I don't know how to do it yet. So
If you know how to trade NFTs, let us know. Not the redeemables, but also we may have one or two extra Fast and the Furious redeemables for the right price. But I feel like it's going to be $1,000 car here in no time. So just understand it's not going to go very cheap. But it's worth talking to if
but
you
if
want
you
one.
happen to be that guy in the basement,
Yeah, I'm
that
holding
one-
on mine.
wanted to get it for 300, Warren. Oh, this car's not going to be worth that much.
Yeah,
Why
he
do you
wanted
wanna
to trade
trade for it so
those
bad?
those two McLarens and we forgot to talk about the Power Wagon that we found out.
Oh,
The most collectible, well, it should be the most collectible car this year
it was the convention car.
from 2020.
That the car, the convention that never happened. And we found out that it actually happens to have our last name on the license plate. And we found
That's
this
right.
out the very last day while we were there. Do you have
Then
it?
there was a mad scramble to try to find one before we left because they are on eBay, but they're 50 to 90 bucks. James, you did end up getting one of them, right?
I did. I actually found two. I found one that night, and then I found another one on Saturday downstairs. And that's it right there.
You picked up two of them?
I did.
Oh,
And I got mine for $35,
that's a good price.
which was a good
Yeah.
price because
So to get back to the story, he wanted to trade me two McLarens and that for the S2000, but the numbers didn't quite match up.
Yeah.
And so we'll see. I mean, I can always. I didn't really want to trade a NFT for another NFT. I wanted to trade a NFT for some greenbacks, but
Yeah,
Because-
that guy, he's kind of had a weird vibe about him anyway. So I think it's probably for the better that we didn't trade that guy.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just get good vibes and kind of like, this guy's like shifty vibes. I got shifty vibes from him.
you got shifty vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's not in a rush. I mean, who knows? Maybe the NFT will reach the period correct E130 Mercedes at one point.
That's
Which,
the hopes.
Just sold for $1,200 on eBay.
Yeah. Yeah, some of those one-off pieces like the period correct. We got the Cruisers and we got the Lancia and what's the other one? The Ford Fiesta or Ford something.
Yeah.
So I got those up there somewhere. They're right there in my new cases, by the way. So I got these new cases. They're fire. They're so good. Protect your collection even more. So, anyways, point is, we got some good stuff coming up.
And then we had a lot of fun.
Yep. So if you haven't checked out our videos, we posted a recap video, and I say that we go out, we end this show showing our intro one more time because it was that good. What do you think?
Make sure you slow-mo that very last piece to see.
Yeah. All right. So until next time, I'm DJ iWeb.
Dr. Flyfisher.
G-Funk Retro.
See y'all.
I'm Larry Wood, and I approve this message.
From
The Weather Brothers!
Ha 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 ha.